Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move, your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
Turn smack rapper, only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
I grew up to where the way the Democrats is acting now is how the Republicans is acting. And the Republicans is acting like how the Democrats, how we was taught to like the Democrat. It's very weird. And I just can't get with none of this Democratic stuff. They ignored their constituents for years. They think they know better than us. They think we work for them. All politicians work for us. And we got to get back to that. And it seems like that's what the Republicans is doing, or the conservatives. And I'm not a full Donald Trump supporter. I agree with both sides on certain things. But when you start getting into letting kids make choices, gender like that.
Was that real though?
Absolutely.
Wait. Kids making choices
without the parents.
Under 18?
Yes.
In every state?
Listen, I went to Albany and I fought back against the bill. The guy of the health department, his last name is Guerrero. I said, if your child, it was his second in command that I had to meet with. I said, if your child come into the house with a tattoo, how would you feel? He didn't give me no answer. He said, I don't have no kids. The people who's making these decisions about kids don't have children. Or they have children who's grown already. They not even gonna be affected.
Wait, I need clarity on this.
Right.
You're telling me that there were examples of kids under 18 that were actually getting this gender.
The laws on the books. The laws on the books.
Surgery.
Yeah,
thank you. The reassignment
surgery. The laws on the books.
Or just simply
under 18 without their parental consent.
Or just genuinely saying identify as they, him, them, whatever.
Right.
Without anything.
Picking what they want to be.
That doesn't mean they were having gender reassignment surgery.
No, but they was able to get a medical procedure without the parents' consent. That's what all of this is
about. To be acknowledged as such.
And that's the law. That's what y'all saying. That's the law.
That's what Trump said. I'm stopping it from day one.
That's not the question.
I don't believe what Trump says. Is that the law?
Yes, and it just passed Prop 1 in New York during this whole thing. That's what Prop 1 was about. I mean, a lot of people don't know what they voted for.
Give me your phone right there, man. I mean, you could just Google it.
I just did a big protest in Times Square about 3 weeks ago regarding the same stuff. People voted it in.
1. In New York.
We got Jeopardy theme music.
No. In the meantime.
Prop 1 is about abortion rights.
No, it's not. Not only.
In New York it is.
You got to read the whole thing.
She read the first line. The first line and said, wait a minute. I got him.
It's so broad. Got him. The problem with Prop 1.
I got to test y'all. Sometimes y'all.
No, the problem with Prop 1 is that the rights is already instilled in the Bill of Rights in New York. They want to make it more broad because they trying to be slick on the interpretation of it. Why you go create a new law when we already got those protections? It makes absolutely no sense.
Well, I do think that as a parent, that's a tough pill to swallow, and you should respect the wishes. Come on, it's a pill.
You can't swallow no pill.
No, I accidentally stepped on it.
With the reaching, bro.
I accidentally stepped on it. My bad, bro.
We gotta create a penalty now.
Somebody got.
No, it was under my shoe, bro. That was an accident, bro. My bad, bro.
You're doing too much.
All right.
as a parent, that's a tough pill to swallow. As far as like, having a child at an age where they're not even mature enough to understand most things about life to make a decision, a long-lasting decision like that. That's insane.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I'm all for keeping the government out of your parenting.
Facts.
So,
think about how many women go get surgeries and then 10 years later they trying to get it reversed. What if a kid go get something reaffirmed, they take it off you?
Because something's a trend.
Like they want kids.
Facts. And it's a lot of that.
That's what it is.
You know how many dykes be hollering at me?
Yo, bro, they had they had what they call that drag queen reading hour in our public schools, bro.
What?
Don't tell me I ain't know about
I saw that. I did see that.
Don't tell me I ain't know about
I did see that.
Not
that
in
was
my
crazy.
kids'
Drag queen reading hour in New York schools.
I did see that. And the clip that I saw, the person that was doing the reading was like, how many of y'all want to be a drag queen? And for a parent, that if that's not,
Right.
I want grandkids. I mean, no offense to anybody. I want grandkids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kid wouldn't be going to that school.
Respectfully.
Take your kid out to class.
Yeah.
It's an uncomfortable conversation. My daughters go to school in Jersey, and they were educated about the genders and different.
But
and
can't
they came
you
home with
can't
that.
you sue
But
though?
hold on. But it's the thing. My daughters are like 7 and 8.
But can't you
get
sue
what
for
I'm
that?
saying?
You gotta go to
No,
those school
you can't.
meetings. You go to
Public
school
school, no.
meetings. That's why.
Right.
I miss those school meetings where they're making those decisions. When they talking about those books, and my sons, they twins, they had books that they had to read during the summer, and I wasn't okay with one of their books because it was talking about sex and all this. And
Right.
it was
That's
just
called
doing too
parenting.
much. You know what I
Get
mean?
involved.
Yeah,
It's called parenting.
But the thing is, as a parent, you may be taken off guard off of what people think your kids are mature enough to listen to.
So you parent your child.
Right. Again, it's still something like I wouldn't want to teach my kids about death before they know Santa Claus is not real.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
So you parent your child. I'm
Right.
still waiting to see the catch, the
The
gotcha
catch,
moment.
the catch is once you introduce an idea to them, now I have to unintroduce it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
You
do
dig
that
what I'm saying?
anyway. You're gonna have to do that daily. I
But
do
what if
that
they
all the
like
time.
that idea though?
Well, then you need to parent your child and sit down and have a conversation because now they're ready to entertain it, and you can't unring the bell.
Right.
But I don't think it should be
I
in
don't think the
schools.
bell
It
should
shouldn't
be
be
rang
as-
in
That's
schools.
one. That's 100% up to you as a parent
Or
to
in
go
cartoons.
to go to the school and get involved. Setting. That's 100% your thing.
And no, Mecc, that's a sucker punch.
Nah,
That is a sucker punch.
Hey,
You send
welcome-
your kid to
welcome
school
to life,
to learn
Playboy.
about no.
Welcome
It
to
ain't-
life,
it's
Playboy.
You
it's
went
not-
to school.
It's
You
not a
wasn't, your
welcome to
parents
life
wasn't
thing.
worried about
It's not-
that
Say
being.
again?
When you went to school, your
When I
parents
went to
wasn't
school,
worried about that.
a bunch of shit was different. It ain't that day. There wasn't the internet when I went to school, and it's not that era. You can't unring. You can't undo it.
Yeah, but
Now you have to rock and roll with what it is.
that's why a lot of parents is homeschooling their kids.
Right.
It's not a
Handle your
one,
scandal.
but it's not a one school thing, man.
I'm not saying it is, but it's still a parent. The common denominator is still a parent.
You're making it seem like it's
Mecc, you don't understand.
I'm making it seem like what don't I understand?
No, Mecc, you don't understand.
What don't I understand?
The thing that I'm saying that you don't understand is the outrage of a parent. If somebody goes to my kid and whispers something in their ear that I don't feel like they should be listening, should be hearing, or should be exposed to, I'm going to be pissed first. Yes, I'm gonna have to parent them, but I'm going to be pissed first. You
And there's a
understand?
big difference between you learning something from a kid or hearing something from a kid or hearing something from an adult. When you hear from an adult, you hear it differently.
Okay.
You understand it differently.
Math,
Right.
when you put your music together and a child hears the stuff you talk about and that parent gets pissed at you, the first thing you gonna say is, parent your kid. I didn't make this music for no
I'm
fucking
gonna say that
kid.
shit fire. You crazy?
I rest my-
No.
That's not a good example.
Did you
It
get?
is.
That's not a good
that's
example.
not a good-
Because I don't make you're a woman, you're a man, and you're a man.
No,
I don't make music like
No.
that.
It doesn't matter.
You
Doesn't
don't
matter.
dress
Doesn't
little
matter.
niggas.
Doesn't matter
No,
what
You
you're
don't dress
whispering.
little niggas.
You're
I don't make shit like
You're
that.
whispering something that a parent may
No,
not want their kid to
but you
hear.
want to know
What?
It's
What am I
not-
Death.
whispering?
Didn't you just say death before Christmas? Before Santa Claus, you just said
The reason
that.
why I think it doesn't fit because you talking about
Yeah.
music
In school,
and then you
bro.
talking about school.
Right, school. Yeah.
And what's the biggest audience for TikTok? It's school-age children.
But
That's why TikTok's being shut down.
but the teacher's not
But it's
putting on
not shut
the
down.
teacher's not putting on the screen saying watch this TikTok.
No,
Right.
but they don't need to when it comes to TikTok because kids go sort that out.
No, but that,
there's a difference,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
there's
I don't
a
send my music out to children.
No, you
we
send
send
it
our
out-
children to
You
school.
send it out where children are gonna be, and you hope.
No,
Math don't even put out music, bro.
I don't.
That was the worst thing. We can't even get this nigga to push shit out. Nigga.
That's funny.
You know what? I'm quiet.
That's funny.
I'm quiet.
That's
Mic drop. I'm
funny.
quiet.
You don't put out
I'm
music,
quiet.
bro.
Yo.
Can't debate that.
Yo, God,
I'm quiet.
That's
That was a good
You
one.
don't
That
put
was a
out
good one.
music,
I
That was a
have
good
a
one.
question
That was a
Yes.
good one.
about the
Yes.
That was a good one.
Super quiet. You
Yes.
win.
I'm still on that. I still got to go home and just do all my research. But so I can't speak from a place of having a child that might be struggling with their identity of being a boy and a girl. I don't have that experience. But I do have the experience of being a mother with children who go through things emotionally, right? So this is an emotional issue that these kids are dealing with. Hypothetically speaking, if there's a child who grows up, and again, I don't have this experience, so I don't know, and they, maybe they're born a boy, but they identify as a girl, right? And they're going through and struggling emotionally, suicidal ideation, whatever it is, because I'm sure there's a lot of studies that can show, what type of things these parents are dealing with when they have children who might identify as a different sex. So if a gender reassignment surgery can save that kid's life, because maybe mentally, we don't know what they're struggling with.
Whoa.
We don't know what they're struggling
Can
with.
save that kid's
No.
life.
Let's let her finish.
Listen.
Let her finish.
Listen, I'm asking a question here. Because I just said I'm not equipped to have a conversation about this because I don't have the experience of growing up as a girl. I grew up as a girl and I always wanted to be a girl. But I don't know we don't know what it's like to want to be the other gender.
Right.
If there's a law that allows them and their parents to actually make a decision for them that's going to, and I'm going to go extreme here and say save their life, why would we be against that?
I'm not okay.
Why would we be against
because
that?
Decision
I
should be made
think
with them as being a kid. That decision should be made later.
Let's say
when they
we,
really
now,
able to
I
understand.
can agree with that. But let's say they 16, 17. Because I don't think that there's anyone that can give an example of someone, let's say, under 16. Because I believe when I just Googled it, the youngest person they said was around 17, right? So let's just say, because and we don't know the law exactly. I don't have it. Like what age is? I don't think they talking about reassigning the gender. Having these type of surgeries at 5, 6, 7 years old. We're talking about adolescent kids, right? 16, 17 years old. So I'm saying, what's wrong with the law that allows their parents and them to choose that for them?
No,
because again,
hold on.
What's wrong with that law?
The law takes the rights away from the parents. The kid can get it without the parents' consent.
and that's
not
the
the problem.
That's not.
So now, just to answer your question even more, let's say your child is stressed out, 13, 14, and they say, I want to start drinking. And the government passed the law say that kids 13, 14 could go to the liquor store, buy a bottle of Henny and drink it. Or they could go get a tattoo without your permission. Or they could go join a war, join the service without your permission. Or they could go work in a strip club without your permission.
And this is a federal law, you're saying, across that is
They created
without their parents' permission. Without their parents' permission?
The states are creating this.
So the states have the power,
yes,
right?
Yes.
To make the laws within the states.
Yeah, but if you want to
how many states allowed a law to be made without their parents' permission?
Well, I don't know how many states,
Okay,
but
because I need facts.
in New York,
I need facts. Like, I can't sit
in New
here and
York,
have the
no, in
opposite
New
point.
York, yes, it just passed.
No parents.
No parents. It just passed.
At what age?
Any age. That's the thing. They made it so broad. It don't say 13, 14. When I went to Albany, I said, what if a 10-year-old go get a tattoo without the parents' permission? He didn't say it was wrong.
My 10-year-old can't go into the hospital and just get
absolutely they can.
surgery.
Absolutely they can.
Why not?
Absolutely they can. Now. They took it away. They took it away.
I got to sign my kids anytime they go into a hospital.
We can't argue this point if you don't believe that it actually exists, because it's just going to go back. It's just going to go back.
I'm telling you, I just protested and I went up to Albany to fight it. We got it off, but then they put it in the Proposition 1, in which they were slick. It passed in the Proposition 1. They made it sound like it was something that it wasn't, and it passed.
Okay,
so now parents got to deal with it.
He said I can't argue because I don't believe that it exists.
I'm gonna send you some information after this live.
Please do. Because this right here, like, I'm just based on my experience as a parent, I'm not accepting it. Based on my experience, anytime I take my kids to the hospital,
this is what I be meaning when I say spinning the block.
I got to sign.
Because it's like, we kind of going back around in a circle. I do want to switch over to Trump announcing that he is now reforming genders and gender identification. And from now on, we will be boys and girls again. Again, right? How crazy is that? How does everyone
you know what he said when he said that?
You
know what he said when he look? Listen to what he said after he said that. He said, "Can you believe this?" He said, "Can you believe this?"
There's no longer 26 different genders that you can select and just say, "Hey, I identify as a JBL speaker."
And let's be clear. Let me say, I don't care what people identify as. That's cool. If you want to be Superman, you want to be Batman. Whatever you want to be, you be that. But don't put the agenda on other people. That's all I'm saying.
I identify as
Kim is in shock. Like, I can't believe this.
Yeah, we're boys and girls again. How do you feel?
Kim, think about this. The Democratic Party couldn't identify or define what a woman was. What the hell is a cis woman now? What is all these different...
How many bathrooms do you need?
Word.
Yeah, wow.
I just want to know.
How you gonna feel when you're
true?
For me, it's hard to have this conversation when we don't have someone here who has these identity, issues. Like, if they're not here to speak for themselves, like, I just feel wrong sitting here.
Speak for them how? What do you mean?
It just feels wrong to me.
All right, it felt wrong to me when the motherfuckers could say I'm a cat and just run around the fucking world as a cat. A nigga got pulled over and he identified himself to a police officer as a cat, and the guy in the shotgun was his owner. This was fucking ridiculous, bro. We were supporting a mental health illness.
Dude,
this is a fucking illness, bro.
So what?
What do you mean, so what?
Who gives a shit?
Right,
is that dude who's identifying as a cat taking money out your pocket or raising your tax? Like, what the fuck? Why do you care? That sounds ridiculous.
True shit.
Again, Mecc. It ain't true shit. It ain't true shit, because then when you have kids and your kids decide, I'm going to be a cat today, daddy, you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this an option?
And it won't go any further.
It's not responsible for the future.
Bro, and these are all the... Who gives a shit? Like, y'all are way too interested in what somebody else is deciding they want to be called.
It's society, bro.
Number one. You can't...
Are you a part of society?
Christ. Last time I checked, but I'm thinking about opting out, because the way you motherfuckers spread your concern around.
You should have been opting out when motherfuckers were saying I'm a deer and running around. Like, what the fuck? That's the reason to opt out.
Because the dude who was saying he was a deer wasn't serving me no food. He wasn't doing.
Okay, Mr. I'm too cool to give a fuck.
How is it too cool? Right. I don't even know anybody who's doing shit like that for me to get upset about what the fuck they're doing.
Well, what if you lived in a fucking town?
If was a spliff, we'd all be high. I don't. I live here. I don't know anybody doing any of that shit.
Mecc is in reality. You heard my man?
No, Mecc is not in reality. Mecc is unbothered because none of this shit is around him. It's only going to be a problem when it's right next door to him or down the hall from him.
What am
That's
I
when
gonna
he's
do?
gonna start being like, oh,
they're gonna
shit,
be in their house.
Maybe
I'm
this
gonna
shit
be
should
in
be
my
stopped.
house. You said they're gonna be down. You said they're gonna be down the hall from you.
All right, nigga, walk up and try to hump your dog and I identify as a Rottweiler. fuck, you gonna stand there like, okay. Come on, man.
I don't own a dog, man.
I identify as a Rottweiler.
Okay. All right. So when one of the motherfuckers bites you on the ankle, don't fight him.
Then I'll
him.
do exactly what I do to anything that bit me.
Bite him
I'm gonna
back.
stomp him in the fucking head.
And
it won't be about what he identifies as.
animal cruelty is gonna pick you up.
Come holler. Because last time I checked, when dogs bite people, they put them down.
Yo, FEMA's gonna be on your ass.
No, they won't. They euthanize dogs. Like let's
FEMA's gonna be on your ass.
Let's see the animals, Holmes.
They're gonna try to cancel you like Caesar.
Okay.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Like last time I checked, when a dog bites a person, they euthanize the shit out of them. I'm not worried about that shit. I'm not worried about none of this shit. It all seems real. It just seems
it's the
like
Truman Show. This is.
I don't understand why anybody's this interested in what somebody else decides they want to do. If
No,
it's not in,
you have
if it's
to
not
keep
in
tabs.
your house, under your roof, or in your life. Like people are so overly concerned with shit they have no contact with. And where's the harm? Like honestly, and I understand the kid thing. I get the kid thing. But 9 times out of 10, these are adults. Who has ever been able to regulate what an adult's going to do?
Let me say this.
Whether you put it on the books or not,
Let me
whether
say this
you
to
decide
Mecca.
it's a
I'm
law or
telling
not,
you, Beck.
how does that bother you?
No, listen.
It won't bother you. It won't bother a person like, listen, no, don't cut me off.
I didn't say nothing.
It won't bother a person like you until you are face to face with it. For the rest of us who have to think, I live in this country, and for me to be a representative of this country or a person in this country identify as an American, I care about what happens in this country.
You think it's only in this country?
No one said that. Can you stop with
You said it.
The
In
word
this
salad.
country.
You do the word salad to me.
You think
come
it's
on.
only
Word
in
salad.
this
Yeah.
country?
What-
7 words
but
is a salad?
I'm not talking about any other country. I'm talking about the country I live in.
But
okay?
you're
I'm not
making it
talking
sound
about
like
any other
we have a
country.
monopoly on crazy people.
Mecc, I'm not talking about just this. I'm talking about other countries. I'm talking about this country. I give a fuck what happens in this country. And if I see shit going to like, what the fuck? They're doing that over there. Eventually that shit is going to spread to over here.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm going to have a problem with it. So let's do something
I'm
about
gonna tell you
it
this,
now.
Math. What he's talking about is the same people in Nazi Germany said they didn't think it was gonna happen to them either until they was in those concentration camps.
Okay. Let's
That's a fact.
let's clear that up right now. People in Nazi Germany were dealing with death. When these people are running around being serial killers, come holler at me.
You think it started as
I
death?
won't give. Yeah, it did.
No, it
and I
didn't.
won't.
No, it
And I
didn't.
won't.
No,
And I
it
won't give.
didn't. No, it
The plan.
didn't.
The
No,
plan
it
was
didn't.
always for him to eliminate that race of people.
No, it
that
don't
was
matter what
always
the
the
plan.
ultimate
We're talking
plan.
about how did it start.
That was always the ultimate plan. Now, if you tell me that the ultimate plan of people who are claiming different genders and different animals and different pieces of furniture is to ultimately kill people and turn into serial
I'm gonna
killers,
tell you.
then we can have that conversation
tell
and
you
make
what
that
the ultimate
correlation.
plan is.
But there is no correlation. Last time I checked, none of them were trying to dead you,
Bro, the ultimate
unalive you. Excuse me.
The ultimate plan is population control at the end of the day. If you're not promoting a heterosexual relationship, how does the population grow? When you get into the Democrats promoting abortions, let's look at what Margaret Sanger, the person who created Planned Parenthood, what it was designed for, to eliminate the black race.
Now we've shifted from women controlling their bodies to
No, Mecc, it's all connected. It's all connected.
Okay, hold
connected.
on. Let me do you a favor then. Let's say it is about population control.
It is about population control. We
Okay,
ain't gonna say it
groovy.
is.
Okay, groovy. And people identifying as cats, this, that, and the third. Yes?
Yes.
That's an issue, right?
If you're not, go ahead.
Right?
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, groovy. Do you want them repopulating?
Bro, that's not my choice.
I asked you a question. Do you want more of them?
I don't care.
Because, well, it does seem like you do, because right now, when the laws are in the books, that's your big concern.
No.
And how these people are identifying. My thing to you is, if they're not reproducing, that kind of sounds like you win, don't it?
Listen, I said I don't care what they do.
That's
That's what I said. That's my position.
That sounds like cap.
I said I don't care what they do.
That sounds like cap.
Okay, I want to go to the chat and see how they feel about us just being boys and girls again. Put a thumbs up if you're for it, and a thumbs down if you're not. Thumbs down if you're not. If you can, create a super chat and explain why you're not for it.
Next, somebody said no, because we don't need more kittens. That was crazy.
Someone in the chat said I had too many gay friends.
Put a middle finger up if you don't give a shit. If you was
Mr.
a boy
G,
or a
I
girl,
see
regardless.
you. Platinum Swords, I see you. Do something, I see you. No stranger to danger, I see you. Scott, I see you.
That shit is going up crazy. Thumbs
I
up,
ain't gonna lie,
crazy.
Yeah, rock out.
Thumbs up, crazy. Thumbs up, crazy.
Well, we know what kind of followers you got now,
Yes,
man.
we do.
Some pervert with a
Wow.
nigga said, "Hey Kim."
Protect the kids.
Thumbs up, Kim.
Protect the kids. I'm all for that. Now, are we gonna talk about this this Kamala budget?
Come up.
This is a man's world. This is a man. This is a man's world. This is a man.
To all the good women, God bless you all. I ain't even trying to stress you all. If the world up and just left you all on the edge to fall, I'll rescue y'all like a fireman.